Yes, good evening. How you day? How are you doing? Welcome again to another session of Ask the Doctors. The time is 8 p.m. Oh, Pigeon or good English. Okay, Pigeon. The time na 8 p.m. and today na the 27th of August 2023. My name na Frederick Unubohai, and I always tell you say good life na sense. Where you dey watch me from? In case you dey watch me, happy Sunday to you. Tell me where you dey watch me from. Now, today we want to talk about deworming. Must you deworm? Must you deworm? A lot of people don't ask me these questions well. So tonight, myself, the host of the program, and my co-host, Dr. Israel Irobonose, two of us today, we will try break this whole discussion on worm, make I deworm, and which time make I take medicine and the rest. For those who go to watch this video, in case you dey watch this video after we don't end, sorry, we no go fit respond to your comments. I notice say whenever we come live like this, we dey talk health. Then when we end, some people will they ask questions and we know they live again. So in case you know they watch us live, the time now na 8:01 p.m. and today na 27th of August. So may you take note, I beg. Where you dey watch me from? Yes, I see Anne Gabriel. Good evening from Kaduna. Okay, we get Jennifer from Kaduna. Nice one. Is it Kaduna or Kaduna? Who again they here? Aigobo Ann from Delta States. Okay. Who else again? Who else they here? Who else they here? Oh, wait. Mercy. Ogechuku. Good evening from Anambra State. Kadiri is watching from Edo State. Kadiri Ajarat. Fatima is watching from Lagos, Ekpe in Lagos. Okay, I see you all. Welcome. So today's topic now, must you deworm? And we go break them down. I just use scope, wait for Dr. Israel, make it join us, and then maybe start. But if you no come, then we go continue. But I want to talk something. I don't know if they follow me very well. Before I go in, some people they disturb me too much for consultation. So I decide to open a private Telegram group. Some people they vex, say, why would you put in that amount? Why are you charging people amount? Please, in the name of God, I know they're online to sell things, you understand? And even they do adverts. Sure you get. But for anybody who really want my services, I beg you, no vex. I no fit follow, give my time to anybody for free. Do you understand? Now beg, I dey beg you in the name of God, no vex. But consultation get price. The private Telegram group get your own price. So no vex. In case you don't watch this video and you expect me to make my time free for people because I'm on the internet, I beg, no vex. I can't do that. Thank you for your understanding. But for those who are interested to join my private Telegram group, now monthly subscription, you go pay for many benefits there. When you join the Telegram group, so many benefits there for those who are interested. But for those of us who no one join, it's okay. I deal with you. Thank you very much. Now, Dr. Israel is in the house. Dr. Israel don't come. Dr. Israel don't come. So a lot of people, a, a lot of people. Dr. Israel, how you day? Good evening.
Fine. Good evening. Happy Sunday.
Yes, happy Sunday. Welcome. We dey talk about the worm today. So I be dey use scope wait for you. May you come join us. So make I just give a brief
I
introduction.
don't
Now,
join.
a lot of people get worm for their body. Some of them don't even know whether they need to deworm. Some people they even deworm themselves wrongly. Some children they suffer the complications of plenty worm for their body. So tonight, may we break them down. Waiting be worm. If you don't see worm before for your life, now so it be. And this worm, the worm, they enter people body and they cause them problem. Even the WHO don't talk and say for developing countries, the thing they happen well. For low income countries, they get on well and they disturb them. So the can't talk say some people go need to deworm. Who supposed to deworm? how you suppose the worm. Now we won't break tonight. Dr. Israel, over to you.
Okay, the worm infestation, that is when worm don't enter person body. Now we they call worm infestation. So now that one now that one go lead to somebody come the worm. Eh? So when the person don't get this worm for body, and there are different type of worm. Who this worm they really they quick affect. Most of the time, our children and this worm they quickly affect. And as Dr. Fred talk, um, most of developing countries, sub how do they call Africa again? This our region, Africa,
Sub-Saharan,
then
Sub-Saharan Africa region.
yeah, sub-Sahara region, Africa, and other places where we get developing country. Those one wey don see dey grow small, wey don comot from developing country, wey don dey almost become developed country. Most of all these ones na dem still dey get problem of worm infestation. And dem let us know say most of the persons wey dey quick get this infection na children. E no mean say adult no go fit still get worm infestation o. Adult fit still dey infected with worm. And we will say, make we still let you know say this one wey dey infect person na parasite dem dey call them, because dem dey collect from person, dem no dey give person anything. So anything wey dey collect from person and e no dey give you any benefit, na parasite na dem be. So na worm be to human being. So we get different type of worm wey dey fit affect human being, and get different type of worm wey dey fit affect human being. I go just mention some few wey dey quick affect human being. And I also make I also let you know say where dem dey quick affect for the human being body, where dem dey quick stay, na the belle, intestine, na dem dey quick go stay for human being body. Although dem go fit still dey other part of the organ or other part of the body of human being, but majority of this worm infestation na the intestine, our belle, na dem dey go dey. Now, the different type of worm wey dey quick affect children, even adults, we get tapeworm. Tapeworm na one of them. We get roundworm. Na that roundworm na almost dey common. We get hookworm. We get pinworm. Pinworm, dem still dey call am threadworm. We get whipworm, and we get flukes. So these are na some of the worm. As I earlier said, there are many, but these are just the few ones when I just want mention according for this our lecture for today, or this our talk for today. So these are the few worms, some of the worms wey fit affect person. As I said most of the place where they quick stay, most of them they stay our intestine. Yes, they go physically go other part of the body, but they like to stay intestine. And why they stay intestine? Because na there food they enter, na there food they pass through. The nutrient wey we dey get, and there most of the time na there they pass through. So as the nutrient enter there, wetin they do na to just collect their own part of the nutrient. And sometimes they even want collect more than the one wey we even need. Like you eat, you get 5% nutrients, they go collect like 3.5% nutrients from your body and leave the remaining one for you. You can imagine the kind of, na make we dey call them parasites. So they know and they're not going to give you any good thing in return. Instead of them to even give us any good thing, sometimes cause problem for person body. Neither they always they do. And as a recap, before we continue, come enter the signs and symptoms, come enter some other part of wetin we dey talk. As a recap, we say worm infestation means say worm enter person body, and there are different ways wey fit enter person body. Another thing wey we talk na be say na children na dey quick get infected with this worm, although adults fit still dey infected with worm. So I can't mention different type of worm wey fit affect somebody, and where dem dey quick dey stay, we say na the stomach, na the intestine, na dem dey quick stay, because na there the nutrients dey from start dey go other part. So dem go just collect their own part of the nutrients wey dem want. And how dem fit take dey quick get this worm take dey enter person body? Now the way when this worm take the enter person body na be through we dey call am fecal oral, that is from nyash to mouth. From nyash to mouth. Why we talk like that na be say that one na one way o. Why we talk like that na be say when you eat vegetable wey dey infected with the egg of all this worm, you fit, and you no wash the vegetable very well, you fit eat the eggs of all this worm. When you eat raw meat or meat wey dem no cook well, all this, you know, some food dey now when people dey eat raw like that, dem no dey cook am well, and all this worm, the eggs of all this worm dey small small, dem fit dey inside this food, and people go eat am join the food. The reason why I be say na children na dey infect well well na because children dey play for many place, and these eggs fit dey ground, dem fit dey sand, and when the children play use their hand carry this thing, dem fit put am for inside their body. And another thing wey you need to know is that all this egg fit dey the fingernails of people wey get the worm, and with those fingernails, if dem no wash their hand well, come go use that same hand after dem don scratch some part of their body, mostly the anus area, dem come carry that hand go put for food, dem fit infect the food, and from that place person fit dey infected. Now these eggs, some of them dey very light, na be say dem fit blow for air. So because dem go fit blow for breeze fit blow them up and down, people fit inhale them, you fit breathe them inside your body as well. So these are some ways when people fit take dey infected with with all this worm, this different type of worm. Dr. Fred, are we still together?
Yes, we dey together. I dey hear you. Nice one. For those who just dey come, you dey welcome. We dey talk about worm tonight. The title of the topic na Must You Deworm? Dr. Israel don tell us how people say they get worm. Say worm dey enter children well, but adult too fit still get am. Tell us say now from the food, most times wetin we dey put into our mouth na dey enter. When you eat food wey you no cook well or you no wash well, your meat, you dey eat raw meat, you no cook your meat well, all those things. And then another one again now for people wey be say they waka with ordinary leg, still mention am, and this worm, some of them they dey for ground, so the worm fit enter through the person leg and cause problems, many problems. Now, if you dey watch us, abeg help us share this video. Share the video so that more people go come learn. And Dr. Israel tell us again, say we get plenty types of worms: hookworm, pinworm, all of them, tapeworm, ascaris. And he talks in our belly they stay. However, the worm fit enter other parts of the body. Now, wetin go come be the symptom? If somebody get worm for body, wetin go be the symptom? How the person go take know say, worm dey my body? So make I start first briefly, then I go hand over the mic again to Dr. Israel. May continue. Now, the first thing way I want talk, remember, see, we talk about children, right? Sometimes some people go get worm for their body and then no go get sign. I want me to understand. They no go get any symptom. They show say this thing dey the person body. So the person go dey fine, but they live in life. However, the worm dey there, it dey grow, it dey cause small problems. Do you understand? So now that one I want me you know. Then if it cause some other symptoms. So me and Dr. Israel, we go to break the symptoms down for you. But one thing where I want to talk, I beg, and for those who just they follow us here, I beg, in case we mention any symptom and you get that symptom, we no mean say you get worm. You go need to follow your doctor, talk privately, so that maybe the doctor find out a lot of things. Because some people go come talk say, doctor, this thing where you mention, no, I get them. Now worm they do me. No, we no talk so. It's very important that you understand what we are saying. So we won't list the symptoms for you. But if you hear anyone, I think gonna beg you, we not talk, say worm, dey your body, you must speak with your doctor. Dr. Israel, over to you, sir.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Dr. Fred, for that quick information. And before I even make sure the signs and symptoms, I remember earlier today, I did with some group of people. They talked to them about some other conditions, and I mentioned some things, and somebody was he want come because of one thing when I talk, he want to see whether na that thing like the worry. And I quickly tell and say, okay, you need to go follow your doctor talk, or you need to come hospital, make them check you very well, because as at that time that was a public discussion when I did do that morning. Okay, now the signs and symptoms when person fit get if e get worm for body, e depend on some few things, and one of the thing wey e depend on the site, the site where the worm enter, or the site where the worm dey. Another thing wey depend na the volume of the worm, how many the worm be for person body. So because particular one wey enter person body fit many, fit dey very many at a particular point, and because e many for there, e go cause problem for that place. Another one na the type of worm wey dey. I dey with you,
Yes,
Dr. Fred?
you did with
Okay,
me. Continue.
okay. Another one na the type of worm wey enter the person body. Remember one I said how many the worm be, that is the volume of the worm. Now another one na the type of worm, and the other one na which site, which part of the body e enter, and another one na the problem wey e dey cause for the body. This one na the signs and symptoms depend on these four factors. So wetin be the signs and symptoms? Wetin be the signs and symptoms? Some of this I will just mention. I no wan make we dey talk so many things, because many, if we come dey say make we dey break them down small small, one by 9 o'clock we go still dey here. So because we no wan stay too long, so I go just mention some of them, and I fit do some brief like the type of worm, and tell you some things wey you go see with them. I fit do am, I fit not still do am. So one of the things wey we fit get na be weight loss. You remember say I tell you say the worm dey inside person belle, e go dey help the person dey take im nutrient, and you know when person no get nutrient, e no go grow well. So weight loss, e fit dey lost weight. E dey eat well well, but e no dey gain weight. So another signs and symptoms na be say e go dey get stomach pain. E go dey get stomach pain. E fit dey get blood for his stool. When e stool, you go see small small stain of blood. E fit dey irritated, any small thing dey irritated. E fit dey tired as well, easily tired, and e no dey too get strength. I remember I say they get weight loss. Now for some children, e go affect their growth. E no go make them grow well. Their development, e go affect am. So e no go make them develop very well as they suppose dey develop, because the nutrient, the thing wey suppose make them develop, na be those nutrients, the worm dey follow them, dey share am. So because of that, e go affect their development. Now make I mention some worm, and I go mention some things wey fit follow them. For tapeworm, some people fit come down with jaundice if they get tapeworm for their body. When we say jaundice, e mean say their eye go dey yellow. Sometimes they feel they get nausea, that is, or they feel like say they want vomit. Sometimes they go dey vomit, and also they go dey eat always. As they dey eat, they no dey see the food for their body, and they go come dey malnourished. For mostly for children, you come dey see them, they come play like say they get kwashiorkor. May I use that word kwashiorkor, but the real word is malnourished. They come dey malnourished. Now for roundworm fit cause intestinal obstruction. That is because of the volume, because sometimes roundworm fit many for one place, or gather for one place. Because they dey gather for one place, and remember say I say one of the major place where they dey quick stay na the intestine. When they don gather for one part of the intestine, they fit cause intestinal obstruction. That is, they go block where food or stool fit pass. So they fit cause intestinal obstruction. Another thing wey they fit cause diarrhea. That is, the person go dey purge. And another thing na be say, you fit come dey notice say when you go toilet, worm fit follow your stool come out. Now another sign when I no talk, for general is that sometimes around the anus, some people feel they get inching, e go dey scratch them. And wetin dey cause that? Wetin dey make that place dey inch them is because during, and that inching dey always happen in the night. So because that inching dey always happen in the night, another signs and symptoms is that they fit dey get poor sleep. So because they dey inch themselves around that anus place, they no go fit sleep well. So wetin dey cause that inching now? Because the worm don go that side go lay eggs, and at the process of laying the eggs, because na there for dey go lay egg around the anus, so that when the person wan go poo, e go, both the eggs and the poo na go come out. And remember say I say e dey make am dey e go dey make there dey scratch people, and na dey make people dey go scratch them with their hands, and na dey make the worm, the eggs dey dey their fingers. So these are some of the signs and symptoms. I don already talk say some persons fit dey fatigue, and another thing, they fit get anemia. Anemia, that is shortage of blood. Okay, these are some of the signs and symptoms when I think say I go just mention when person fit get when e get worm for body. Dr. Fred, if you get any other one, you fit add.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Israel, for the ones where you talk. We go enter how we dey take diagnose worm, but I think I just list one or two again. Remember, say the symptoms we mention no mean say na worm you get. One other symptom wey dey common too for some people na abdominal pain. I think Dr. Israel mentioned abdominal pain, or even fever, or if person fit get constipation. Then outside of the stomach area, the belly side, sometimes if you even waka, enter the brain, the eyes. If you look very well, if you look around, you go see some people, you go see picture of worm for the eyes or even the brain. So worm, if you waka, go around different parts of the body, but majorly now that belly area, because now food go enter go. Sometimes the worm, if you waka, go the person lungs, and if you go the lungs, you cause the person to the cough, person go to get problem with
Wheezing
breathing.
and
So
all that.
reason. This is why we always tell people, say, no just sit down for house and they make diagnosis by yourself. You go need doctor to help you. So many things they will cause where you worm because for the person body. Now, how we they take make diagnosis, say person get worm for body? Maybe you want know now. For doctors, how would they do and be say the patient number one, we first follow in doctor talk. We dey call am history. Medical, go talk to the doctor. See how my body be, see how my body be. Doctor go ask am a lot of questions. Which kind of work you dey do? You be farmer? You dey swim? Where you dey live? You understand? Because all these questions too go help. This person dey live for place where they dirty. This person dey waka with ordinary leg. Oh, this person they work for bush. All those kind of things go help the doctor arrive there. That one. We can ask the kind of symptom where you get. The doctor will come examine the patient. Okay, examine. Belle they paying you this and this and this. After I do examine them, we can carry out one or two tests. So may I hand over again to Dr. Israel as we continue. But before I hand over, please, if you they come, you they watch us. The topic now, must you deworm? Help us, I beg. Share this life, make more people can learn. This thing now, it dey save human being lives. No be to come shake bomb we dey do. We dey save people life with this information. So help us show more people this video. Dr. Israel, over to you, sir.
Okay. Now we dey talk about the diagnosis. Dr. Fred already talked most of the things when we dey do. So sometimes when we don't do almost all those things, sometimes some of us, some doctors feel that they get idea of wetin dey worry them, worry the patient. But sometimes we go want really know which one of the thing they really they cause this problem. So when you don't ask those many questions and the person tell you this, tell you that, tell you everything, sometimes we go do some tests. Sometimes we go do scan self. Some scan or x-ray fit even show you the worm when they inside the intestine. That is if the worm they very many. But if you not tell you say na worm, but it go give you sign. Dr. Fred, I still there with you.
You are back. Now they hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, Dr. Fred. Hello, Dr. Fred.
Yes, I can hear you. Continue, please.
Okay. Okay. So one, the fit can do stool examination. That is, the person go pass two, and they go check to find out whether the egg dey the stool. Apart from the egg, they go fit still find out whether some large worm, that is adult worm, still dey the stool. And another one, I'd already talk of scan and x-ray, say the fit check and see sign, say yes, something like that dey the belle. Some blood test still dey when they fit still carry out to find out which and which dey worry this person. Also some antibody test, they fit still do some antibody test. Remember say this worm na parasite, e no be normal thing for person body. So when the immune system see the worm, and remember say as the worm dey the body, e go still dey pass out some toxins comot from im own body. Okay, because of those toxin and all those things, and when you do some antibody tests, you fit still find that whatever the which whether na worm na the person get or not be worm na im get. So these are na some of the investigation wey person fit do to even take find out wetin dey worry the person.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Israel. So now we go day fast because I know people get questions for us. So we want day fast with the points and the other things. Now, you feel prevent worm infection for your body. You get anything where you go fit do? Maybe say, okay, now I don't want to make worm dey my body or may not dey my family. Can I do anything about it? Yeah, the answer is capital yes. You can prevent worm infection. But the very first thing where our people know they know, they say your hygiene alone can help you prevent worm infection. Because from the beginning, if you follow wetin Dr. Israel talk, some people get poor hygiene. They chop food, they know they wash their fruits, they know they cook their food well, they go toilets, they know they wash hands, and those things wey they do from the poo and the shit, if you transfer the worm even enter your mouth. Some people go they chop their fingernails, no say worm dey underneath. So hygiene, your personal hygiene, if you improve and well, chance dey say you no go get worm infection. So make I hand over to Dr. Israel again, make we list some other types on how to prevent, then we go talk about who suppose the worm. But yeah, let's go, sir.
Okay, I think you don't already talk everything for prevention. Prevention is all about hygiene, really. One, remember say we talk say the worm fit dey under the finger, so hand washing is very important. When you wash your hand very well, you go prevent that. And also not just hand washing, try to dey cut your nails, your fingernails, not dey keep long fingernails, so that the eggs no go dey hide under your finger. So if you buy vegetable, wash am very well, cook them wash it very well before you cook. You buy fruit, wash am very well before you eat. Abeg make sure say your meat done before you eat. No dey very fast say I wan eat. No, make sure say the meat done well before you eat. And abeg no try eat raw meat. I know say some people go dey form I no know wetin they want from sha, but there is some persons, I know say some persons they go touch raw meat put for their mouth. It's you not be vampire. So abeg cook the meat, make it done before you eat am. Yeah, and if you dey notice any signs and symptoms, abeg try quick visit the hospital. So because when you visit the hospital, you go prevent so many other things wey suppose happen to you. So now make I quickly just enter who suppose deworm, so that Dr. Fred say we need to dey fast. Who suppose deworm and which age person fit take start deworming? Now everybody can deworm, from small pikin go reach elderly person fit deworm. But which age person fit take start? At least for children, from preschool age, as early as a year old, from 1 year go up, na im fit deworm. Less than 1 year, no. 1 year go up, na im fit deworm. Because once you deworm dem, you dey try to dey help dem to build their immune system. Apart from their immune system, you dey also dey make sure say dem no dey malnourished. Because remember say I say the parasite dey go eat the food when the body suppose eat. So when you deworm, you dey remove those parasites and you dey make sure say the pikin dey get the full nutrients when you give them. So from children 1 years upward, fit deworm. Then which other thing? Now the treatment, there are different type of treatment. Some treatment dey very easy. Na to just take some medication and you are okay. While sometimes if the worm go gather, remember say I tell you, e fit cause intestinal obstruction. That one fit lead to come go theatre. Maybe say dem come open the person belle, come dey remove all those many worm wey dey the belle. So if I wan talk some signs and symptoms based on that place, we go talk so many things. So make we just leave that one. We come go remove all those many worm wey dey the person belle. So when you get pikin, yes, and e dey 1 year old, from there you fit deworm. And how often can someone deworm? How often can someone deworm? Some school of thought believe say 3 months you fit deworm. Some school of thought still believe say from within 4 to 6 months you fit deworm. So the one wey you believe or the one wey you wan join, you fit join am.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Israel. Get one thing wey you talk. You no be vampire. Allow your meat done well before you eat am. Allow your meat, even your fish. These things go help you prevent worm infection. And that thing make I add wey Dr. Israel talk again now. If you dey work for bush area, dirty area, they try wear shoe for your leg. They try cover your leg. Then Dr. Israel talk about who feed the worm, from what age? Yes, from 1 year upward, feed the worm. Then if you come dey live for area wey dey dirty, you notice say this place, the hygiene no too dey clean. Now, why I dey break am down like this? Now say, get some people wey dey watch us now, you wey dey watch us, you dey obodo oyibo, your environment is extremely clean, your food clean, as in everything about you too clean, too make brain. We no fit compare you to somebody wey dey live for, na make we no mention am, where everywhere dirty. So the way you go take deworm, even if you go want deworm, e go dey different than somebody wey dey live for where dey dirty or somebody wey get very poor hygiene. You understand? Then the medicines, yes, the medicines dey available. Children fit deworm. Must you deworm? Must you deworm? So number one, if you dey live for where dey dirty, you know say sometimes hygiene get as e be. Those of us wey dey live for sub-Saharan African region, sub-Saharan African region, you go good to dey deworming, make you deworm yourself. That one, you qualify. Then if you dey for a very developed country with very good hygiene, if you want deworm, maybe na once in a year. Now, Dr. Israel talk about how frequent make you deworm. He mentioned say some school of thought talk say once in 3 months. Some other school of thought talk say once in 6 months. Some school of thought talk say once in a year. The reason wey make them talk I don't break am before now. If you know, say you dey for where they clean well. You understand how you won't come dey drink one medicine anyhow? No. If you know, say you dey that country, one of those countries where we say, you know how you be. Maybe now once in 3 months for you. If you know, say you dey try, your hand clean, your food clean, eating, maybe once in 6 months for you. You understand? These are important things where we need to break down, because some people go just wake up, I dey deworm myself every 3 months, but you don't know why you dey do am. Is that okay? If you get questions for us, I beg, drop your questions in the comment section so that maybe we try take your questions, break them down. Questions related to this topic. And for those who they tell us, say, why are you guys speaking pidgin English? I beg you, no vex. Nah, Now the brand be that. We dey try make ourselves different from others. So we dey break them down so that everybody go feel understand. And somebody tell me, say, do you guys think that everybody understands speaking English? No vex. It means say this information no be for you, eh? Joe, no vex. Whoa, whoa. But for those who don't understand pidgin English, whether you're in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, it's clear that yes, now you will be talk to. Thank you very much. So drop your questions. If you get any questions for us, don't forget to share the live. Let's see. They go up. Make we take some few questions. The questions. They try. Okay. They look for them. Oh yeah, share. Okay, so I don't see one question here. This question now from Pretty Anna. It says, can worm make the stomach kind of pumping like pulse? The stomach they pump. They breathe, Abby. Israel, please help us.
Okay. And one thing what we need to know is that the small intestine and one part of the body wey sabi waka. E dey waka well well. E sabi move up and down. And once there's any little movement in the small intestine, e don dey move im own as well. And another thing wey dey cause movement for the intestine na when food dey pass or when they dey try to move things from one place to another, what they call peristalsis, peristaltic movement. So most of the time when those things dey happen, for some people belle, you fit even dey see am dey move. Mostly for people wey dey very slim, you fit even dey see that move. Dr. Fred, I dey with you?
Yes, go ahead.
You fit dey see that movement like that. Now also, if worm dey person belle, most of the time you may not see anything. You may not, remember say we say you fit not get signs, you fit not get symptoms. So you may not see anything. But if you notice anything like that, say e be like say something dey poke out for your belle, go see your doctor so that they can do other investigation for you and find out this thing na worm or na another thing. So make we not call you tell you say yes, now worm can do it, and you just say yes, now worm I get for belle. So we remember what Dr. Fred talk. He say when any signs and symptoms when we talk for here, not mean say not mean say you really get now worm you just get for belle. The same thing with this. So when you notice say your belle dey poke out like that, even because pregnant women their belle dey do like that because the pikin dey move for inside the belle. So when you notice say that kind of thing dey happen, go hospital, make them check you. Then with that, you go really know wetin dem do like that for your belle.
Okay, we get another question here from Onyinye. Person fit deworm with any signs? Okay, make I join them together with this second question. So how many times in a year can someone deworm? E clear say you just dey enter. If you follow us from we don't break this how many times. We don't answer them. You go need to watch them again. But person fit deworm with any sign. Again, we just answered it. The question talk am before. Some people go get the worm, they no go get sign. So it no mean say you must wait until you start to get abdominal pain or this and that. You know mean say you must wait. Sometimes this worm go dey the body, they cause their own problems. You no go know. So if based on what we talk, your hygiene dey poor, get how you dey chop once in 3 months, every 3 months, or once in 6 months, or even once in a year if you dey very clean. Do you understand? So no be say everybody go just come now. Oh yeah, all of us make we go dey deworm ourselves every 3 months. No. What about this comment here? We tell us say, I never heard about the worm since I dey abroad. Now for Nigeria, I dey hear the slangs. Do you understand? Because some people wey dey obodo yibo, this thing go dey strange to them. It's not of public health significance because their environment is clean, their hygiene is clean, the food they eat is properly prepared to standard. But some of us were here anyhow. You understand? Yes. Okay. Oh my God. See another one again. So Israel, please respond to this one. Is there any sign one we also see to know that it's time to deworm?
Okay, I think say I believe say the main thing where you need to follow to know if you need to deworm. I'm not sure say you need to dey wait for your for any signs and symptoms, because we just talk say signs and symptoms. Some person fit get the worm for body and e no go get sign, e no go get symptom. So wetin you need to dey follow before you think say you should deworm is your hygiene level. Eh? If you know say your hygiene level no cool, and you know say your environment no make sense in terms of hygiene, fit be say you clean
Mm,
o, but your environment
mm,
no make
mm,
sense in terms of hygiene. Everywhere dey dirty, you dey see different dirty things everywhere. And you no come trust your washing hand and even some things wey you don collect for people chop and all that. I remember say I talk say sometimes because the egg dey very light, eh, if breeze fit dey carry am and people fit inhale am. You dey get am say I talk something like that. So because of all those things, you go just wan follow your hygiene level take deworm. So na make Dr. Fred tell you say, na make Dr. Fred talk this thing when he talk say if you know say your environment dey very dirty and all that, at least every 3 months. But if e not too dirty, at least every 6 months. Then if e not your dirty at all, like we know those places now, at least once a year. Eh? So for you now, you look your environment and tell yourself which part I join. So with that, you go know which part you join and you go know how often you will likely deworm.
thank you, Dr. Israel. I beg, make I give a public announcement or like information before we continue. I dropped one post on my page few minutes ago before I come live, and I talk say people they send me messages. I won't call you. I won't call you. This and this. I talk say I beg. We know they do private chats, but some people go pay for our time. I can also talk say this platform now teach we they teach. We know they collect money from anybody. Sure you understand? We know they charge anything. But if you want join my Telegram membership group, monthly subscription day, people go pay for them. For that Telegram group, yes, if you get access to me, if you call me, I feel respond to your questions. It's a special group. Not be everybody feel afford them. So that make people no come go they talk, say, you they find money. No. But for those we won't bug my life on social media, they don't send me message everywhere. I can't they fear to come online. Now, because of those people, now I make I put this information so that tomorrow people no go talk, say, they find money. Who know they find money? But we they find money in the right way. So if they find our services, consultation, payment day. If you want to join private membership on Telegram, process day, you go click, you go pay. No vex. I just say make I put on here so that tomorrow people don't go say, why you do this kind of thing? Do you understand? Thank you for your understanding. God bless you. Okay. Is the sound of worm in the stomach means too much in someone's stomach? Oh my God. Dr. Israel, help us.
Okay. Uh, for those sound wey you dey hear for your stomach, not be worm dey cause am. That one na just add the movement wey dey happen for belle be. Remember I talk something say the small intestine na dey waka pass for the belle. So when e dey waka na im dey make all those sound. Dr. Fred, I dey with you.
Yes, 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 yes. You do with me. Okay, you don't answer and finish, huh?
Okay. Now when e dey waka na im dey make all those sound. So we dey call those movement peristaltic movement. So as the intestine dey waka, dey push whatever you eat or whatever dey your belle from one place to another, e go dey make all those sound. So not be worm, not be because of worm.
Okay, not be because of the worm. Let's go to the next one. Okay, somebody says, Pretty Anna, thank you so much, Dr. Fred and Dr. Israel. I really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you too. Okay, when I was small, my mother gave me one medicine. I started running from one house to another just for the worm to fall. That is why I'm afraid till now. Okay, I understand. I understand what they talk about. You know, in the olden days, some of this worm medicine, they could just push the worm, come out. they no go grind the worm, they no go destroy am the olden day. So when you go toilet, pikin go shout, "Mommy, mommy, see worm." You understand? So it dey cause fear. Because of that, many people no want the worm. But currently, presently, most of the worm medicine wey we get now, when you take them, they go grind the worm. You no go see am. Unless the worm wey dey your body, the worm plenty. So you no go fit grind everything. But commonly right now, you take one medicine, chances say you no go see the worm. Abi I lie, Dr. Israel.
No, you not lie. Most of the medicine we get now, they not you not go actually see the worm. Except the worm they very many. And if the worm they very many self, sometimes all those drug we could take it will not do anything for you.
Yep. Okay. Telegram link. Oh, okay. To join the membership. Okay, so there is no link. The link is only available after the person has paid to join. So when the person pay, automatically the link go direct the person enter the link. So for those where they find the link, there is no public link to join the Telegram. So now only after the person don't pay, when the person pay, you go connect the person to the link. Link will take the person to the Telegram. They will go accept the person join. Not be waiting. We go post online. Make anybody just carry join. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, so go to my page. Go to my page. You go see the post. Go to the comment section. You go see the link for there. We have to be transparent. We dey talk am before. We no send or we dey lie or we dey come. We tell you as it be. So please go to my page. Today's post. You see I'm there. Just scroll through. The link there for the comment section. Okay. Any more comments? Any more questions? We don't answer questions. Those on YouTube. Oh yeah, if you dey watch me for YouTube, oh yeah, drop comments. I think it's still like that. That's why I don't take it. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. No, not the fear. Not the fear. Try the worm. Try the worm. Um, try the worm. But Israel, you want to add anything?
No, nothing. It's not like that as you earlier said. Make you just try the worm. I yes, say you say some person say why would they use pidgin English? I visitors say we not hear they use pidgin English only most of the time. Sometimes when we dey talk, sometimes we see they miss am with small correct English. And also sometimes when we invite somebody, any guest, those guests most of the time, most of them they use good English. Now even some of us who want even change am to pidgin English. So if you, as you talk, if you not hear everything when we talk, no vex, because there are some program where they do with uh, their their language, and I'm not sure say somebody don't go ask them say why you they use your language do your program for uh, they do your program. So if you not hear everything when we talk, no vex, is it's just now it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay,
It is what
Stella.
it
Stella is saying, Stella just a come. I beg this program now every Sunday, 8 p.m. West African time. If you come late, you go miss a lot. 8 o'clock on the dot will they start. So you came late, Stella. How long should one deworm? Dr. Israel, please respond.
okay. How long should one deworm? I think we don't talk on many times. So person can deworm as based on the environment when they stay. If the environment dey dirty well and he himself not still dey, he himself still dey join the environment as the environment dey dirty, he still join the environment dirty. If he dey deworm at least once in every 3 months. But if he dey very okay and the environment wey still dey at least okay, e may not be very okay but at least okay, and his own hygiene still dey very good, he can deworm at least once in 6 months. Then if your hygiene dey top notch and your environment is wow, so you fit deworm once in a year, or you fit decide not to even, or you fit decide to wait if you get symptoms. And we don mention some symptoms wey person fit get wey go fit say yes, e be like say I don dey get a worm, and you need to go see doctor, and from there we will know whether it will take in worm medicine or not. So that's when the person can actually deworm. Yeah.
Okay. Doctor, when is the right time to take worm medicine? Is it after meal or before meal? Because some say it's been taken early morning with sugary substance without food. Some say in the nights. Okay, Dr. Israel, please help us respond.
Okay. Sometimes before I respond, make I talk on it. This thing they actually still they confuse me sometimes. But what I know is this. Remember, say in the morning, people want eat food. Note what we talk. We say this one, they follow your belly, they drag your nutrients. So in the morning, when you want eat food, then wants to eat food. So it is better you take it in the morning even before you eat. So that as you enter, that one go be waiting, they go first eat. Like, hey, seafood, oh, they're not gonna say they're not gonna say that drug now you drop for them. Yes, in some cases, before you go to bed in the night, you can also take it, and they go to say na night food as well. They go still take am. Yeah, so you can either take it in the morning, early in the morning, or in the evening after you have eaten every other food that you want to eat. I don't use good English now. I don't know.
Sometimes too. Okay, okay. What you talk. So let me give you a story about this warm medicine, whether empty stomach or with food. Might tell you through life experience. Me, I no go take warm medicine with empty belly. We go advise you try it with empty stomach. But for some people, if you don't take one medicine before and it give you problem, no take am with empty belly. We dey give example. Now, get one time why I take one medicine with empty stomach, it caused me problem. This is one reason why we dey tell people say know your body, follow the doctor's advice. If you feel you can't take it with empty stomach, it will give you problem. Please take am with food. No worry, it go break. You sure you get, but it's advisable to take it with empty stomach because wetin Dr. Israel talk before the worm go see food chop, the medicine go don give them fire for fire. But some people go take am and e go show them shege, like me. It's good as you guys are breaking the English for me. Oh, thank you very much. I want to give Dr. Israel a follow. Okay, so everybody, we want to follow Dr. Israel. Oh yeah, see him page name. Ma show you, ma show you, ma show you. Oh yeah, see the name of him page. Go Facebook and then search for this name where they underneath in name. You go see him there. So that make him page grow. Thank you for this your comment, Anna. So that make people follow him. And then
Anna,
when
thank
you
you so
follow him,
much.
and then when you follow him, do me a favor. The videos where they in page, just share the video. Full stop. Even if you no one comments, share the video. Thank you very much. Um, West African time is still African time. Some believe say African lateness is still possible and permittable. We know the joke with time for here. Oh. We dey very, very observant of our time. We know the joke with time. So 8 p.m. we don't day here. If you dey follow us where you go know. Thank you, Mr. Alex, for that comment. Thank you so much, Doctor. I love the pidgin English. At least my mother can understand it wella. Yeah. Thank you, thank you,
Well
thank you.
done. Now you do well pass.
Thank you, and extend our regards to your mom. Noted. I actually deworm every 3 months, but sometimes I still feel like throwing up after eating. I don't know if discomfort after eating is still part of worm issues. Okay, Israel, please comment on this. Huh?
Yeah, discomfort discomfort that is you can lead. You remember say one of the symptoms when I talk was nausea, and sometimes that nausea mean feeling like you want vomit, and sometimes even some people they vomit. So that feeling of you want vomit, they make some people they throw spit all the time. So if they get discomfort after eating, if it not just be worm only, if it be say you get any other underlying stomach problem where they cause that, so you need to find out, so that mean you not go put life for worm head say na worm dey cause am. If it not be worm, so you need to find out. You need to go at least try and see every other doctor to find out, say see how my body dey do me. Anytime I eat, I dey always dey feel this discomfort, like say I wan throw up, or this and that and this and that. But if you notice, say after you deworm and you no dey feel like that again, fine and good, fine and good for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. We get 5 minutes more to round up. And I want to say thank you to everybody where they always come our page, where they listen to us. Thank you so much. We know they use your presence here, take joke. We say thank you. To those where they share our videos, where they invite your friends to come listen to. We say a very big thank you. By the grace of God, this program, we don't do them for 3 years. 3 years we do them by the grace of God, and you know what it is. I'm taking out our time to come here and teach, and you they join us. We say thank you for your support thus far. Thank you for questions. Sometimes waiting we teach, waiting we talk, if you know agree with them, no vex. Now so the team being a medicine. Sometimes the facts, they care about your feeling. Now so it just be medicine go tell you say see. Sometimes you go happy with what we talk. Sometimes you know go they happy with what we talk. Our job here now to just give you free evidence-based medical information. Anything we tell you, if you don't believe us, go ask other medical doctors. Go do more research. You go confirm them. You understand? And we know they online to the look for patients, or we they online to the search for money. Our job now, that person we no get information, we want to empower you with the information. Now we did here to do, and we are grateful. Okay, Israel, any final words from you?
Okay, Dr. Fred don't really tell una thank you. I want to use this opportunity to say una thank you. We dey always thank una, because if not be una, we not go there here. If not be una, we not go there here. And it dey please our heart, say most people they enjoy wetin we dey talk, and some people they use wetin we dey talk till they act. And I know, say for as many persons wey don't use wetin we talk take act, I know say some of them don't gain the benefits of wetin we dey talk. Chi baby, thank you for looking for my page. You try very well. Thank you so much. I go want tell you, say all this thing wey we dey tell you, we just want make you know this and know peace. Because once you know all these things, you go know peace. That's just the full story of the matter.
Yes, I go always tell you, say good life now waiting. Good life.
Na sense.
Na sense. So with this information where we don't give you about worm, we hope and pray, say go they confused again. If you know watch the video from the beginning, please try go watch the video again from the beginning, and then help us and go our page. I will drop one video. I never make this kind of video before. The video had me make. It gets sensitive, emotional part of them. I will drop that video tomorrow morning on my page. So if you follow me, I beg. When that video come up, help me again, like you always do. Comment, share the video, so that I'll make people see them. Thank you. Take care of yourself, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. Au revoir. Bye-bye. See you next week, Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to sign out. Sign out, everybody. Yeah, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Goodbye, guys. Take care.